Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college hoops headed to the SEC for Ole Miss and Alabama. So 2020 is almost over, thank goodness, and we've got a promo code to celebrate. The code is 2021 for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Alabama favored -1. The total is 143. Ole Miss enters 5-1 of the year, 4-2 against the spread. Their only loss of the season to Dayton, 65-62. With 6 straight unders, a noticeable trend there. And then Alabama 5-3 on the year, 4-4 against the spread, coming off a win over East Tennessee. We've got Nick from the Insider's Room here to break this one all down for us. Nick, we've seen a little bit of line movement early on, very early as of taping this one. But what are your thoughts on this SEC matchup?
Yeah, the beginning of SEC play, but I think Ole Miss is the correct call here, Chelsa. First off, it does play with revenge. It lost 103-78 in their last matchup together. That was back on February 22nd, just before the pandemic hit. Secondly, it comes into this contest with the nation's best scoring defense. It allows just 52.7 points per game. The Rebels, they're coming off a 90-43 win over Tennessee Martin, and that was their largest margin of victory since 2001. Ole Miss also leads the SEC in forced turnovers as well right now at 20.5 per game. And under head coach Kermit Davis, the Rebels, they're a blistering 15-2 in the month of December overall when you look back. Now, here's an interesting stat, Chelsa, and perhaps for people who like to make first half wagers, this would be an option for them. And that is playing the first half under. I think that would be a wise call. The Rebels have held their opposition to single digits on made first half field goals in all 6 games they played so far this year. Now, the Tide, as you mentioned, they come in off the 85-69 win over East Tennessee State. And this is the finale of a 4-game homestand for Alabama. The bottom line for me is that right now, the Tide's defense just doesn't match up here, though, Chelsa. And ultimately, I think that's going to be the difference maker in this one. Ole Miss, it plays with revenge, not only losing last year's last game, but it has, in fact, lost 5 of the last 6 in this series. So for me, Chelsea, I think the Rebels, their tough defensive play, it's gonna win the day here over Alabama on the road. And so that's my pick in this one.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find a number for that first half under, because I think that's really interesting. You bring up, but as of taping, no number yet, but definitely something to keep your eye on when it comes to some of those other bets, if you do like them. As always, some great stuff from Nick from the Insider's Room. Nick, thanks for joining us to talk some college hoops.